Hi, this is Mark Cuban, Chairman and President and co-founder of HDNet, the leader in high-definition programming and broadcasting in the United States. Thank you so much for adding this D-VHS tape to your collection. We hope it's the first of many, many more that you decide to purchase from HDNet. Just want to give you a quick note that this is one of our first efforts in D-VHS, so if you have any thoughts and comments or suggestions, please do email them to me personally at mark@hd.net. And I also wanted to let you know that it's HD's corporate commitment that this tape and any future tapes in D-VHS that come from HDNet will not be copy protected. We encourage you strongly to make a copy for your own personal backup and to feel free to share it with a friend. That said, if we find out that you're selling these commercially or making them available on a widespread basis, we'll come and get you. Our personal feeling is we'll let you do whatever you need for it for your own personal use, but let's not make a business out of it. Thanks so much for your support. And if you decide you want to watch HDNet live, you can catch us on channel 199 on DirecTV, or for more information, you can go to www.hd.net. Thanks a lot and enjoy the show.
He is a master of fire, color, and form. He takes webs of color and weaves them into jaw-dropping, gravity-defying shapes. He is Lino Tagliapietra, Maestro of glass. An apprentice at 11, a maestro at 21, Lino was trained in the world's glass capital, Venice, Italy. He's a magician, not afraid to experiment with new forms and color combinations. While classically trained, he has never been afraid to break with tradition in his quest for personal expression. His unique blend of Venetian traditions and contemporary style has made Lino the most innovative and respected glass artist of our time.
If you think of basketball, you think of Michael Jordan. So I'm going to compare Lino Tagliapietra to Michael Jordan tonight.
Right, Lino is sought after by glass artists and collectors the world over. This time, Lino is invited by the Kentucky Art and Craft Foundation to participate in an exhibition titled Millennium Glass, an international survey of studio glass.
I know it's the most remarkable experience that I've ever had as a teacher or as an artist, in the fact that we've been able to have Lino Tagliapietra at Center College for an entire week.
Lino was also honored by Center College as the Humana Distinguished Professor for the year 2000.
I've always dreamed of having Lino come to Kentucky and work. For years I've seen him at events where we show in some of the same galleries and go to lots of the glass events, and I've seen him, and I always say, oh, you should come to Kentucky, and he goes, oh yeah, Kentucky, I'd love to see Kentucky, but I never dreamed it would really happen. And finally I contacted him in conjunction with the Millennium Glass exhibition we're having, and he was so receptive, and I threw out a few lures such as the Kentucky Derby, and that's really all it took.
What happened? You think it will win? Gosh, I want to win this one, Tuzla.
Oh, number 9, 20
Number
on 9.
nine.
To win?
Yes, to win. Now the 8 is Godolphin racing against Rhythm Man.
Lino, a bit julep?
Julep.
Julep. Cheers.
Salute.
It's Man.
Hey, tenemos de gracia don CNT.
591. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Center College, located in the heart of bluegrass country in Danville, Kentucky, is home to a state-of-the-art glass studio built by Stephen Powell and his students. Lino, along with 2 assistants from Seattle, will spend a week here creating his art, demonstrating his technique, and even taking some time to be a tourist.
All right, Lino, here it is.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. You know, it's hard to go to someone else's studio and work. You know, it's like sleeping in someone else's bed. You need, you know, you're used to one thing, and so we want to do everything we can to make it as comfortable for Lino and his crew to work. All right.
It is move enough, not necessary.
You want just the yoke down or the whole?
No, the yoke must stay like this. If we must go down with the yoke, we must go down with the
You like it centered in the, you want that centered,
yeah,
of course.
Centered like this.
Just lift it over.
Okay, good.
2 pots.
Okay, good.
Well, essentially, what we do when we come into a new studio to work is the first thing is to check out the equipment, all of the glory holes in the furnaces, make sure at the right height for making the size of work that Lino makes. If you have the glory hole too high or too low, it's very difficult to make large pieces like Lino likes to make.
You look at the difference between this and this. The shape will make a difference. This one is more smooth, this one is more stiff. But I like it because it's very sharp sometimes. But if I need something smooth, I use this. The tiny one is for cups. And I love it very, very much this. This one is a technical problem. Sometimes make it a difference. But it's okay. We try.
Every piece starts off with Lino's trademark canes, a modernized version of a centuries-old technique. Lino combines various colors of glass that are pulled and twisted like taffy to create rods known as canes. By fusing together these complex canes, Lino is able to create unique patterns of glass that complement his sculptural forms.
Okay, carico, ¿de dónde está?
These are the canes for the Madras series, based on Madras plaid. And when we pick these canes up tomorrow, we're going to pull big fat canes out of this. When we pick them up tomorrow and blow the piece out, it creates a pattern that looks like fabric.
For an even more intricate look, smaller canes are combined to make larger ones, which are then shaped and blown into the final piece.
California, California. They're very beautiful.
Sorry?
They're very beautiful.
Yeah.
Quite amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I think also we have a very nice combination with in the studio and then outside the studio we see many interesting things. A very intense week. I know that Kentucky is very famous for the horse, but I never realized it's so beautiful like this.
This is your first trip to Kentucky?
Yes.
Wonderful.
It's beautiful, wow. I want to see the records here.
Anyone that's in glass, this is the man. This is the man you'd want to see work. And he inspired me when I was first getting into glass. I would go to conferences around the country in Corning, New York, and places like that, and he would be demonstrating as he is here. And I was just blown away, you know, with the way he works and his skill level, and also not just his skill level, but what makes him so different than any other artist is he not only has the skills, best skills in the world, I think it'd be safe to say, but he also thinks as an artist and is really sculpting glass. You know, we call him a glass blower, but he really sculpts the glass.
The cane outside is a very nice technique. Very easy, you know, make a mistake. You must work very careful because the surface is not smooth. It's a little bit fragile if you want. To make a mistake, everything's gone. You also make a beautiful effect about the light. When the light goes through, and then you cut the line, and then we have a beautiful graphic design. I like a lot. I think it's a beautiful stuff.
Every piece that Lino creates begins with the gather. Molten glass is added to the end of a blowpipe. It is here that Lino's inspiration starts its journey to reality. This journey has been shared generously with the public by Lino. Thanks to his encouragement and the exchange of ideas, students at Center College have a rare and exciting opportunity to be part of Maestro's team.
I mean, I'm wondering how, I mean, I know you think about how the colors relate and all, but I'm sure you're surprised at times too. But
Oh, yes.
one thing about this is found fascinating was the purple glass that's going through the contrasting yellow glass. It really has a very subtle halo of purple.
Yeah.
You know, only when you see it on the edge of the piece.
Yeah.
Did you know this piece would have that? Was that an accident?
No. It's a no accident. My sense of the color is a very long background. You must develop your sense of the color. You must teach yourself which kind of color you like, what you want to do. Sometimes you must go a little bit over the traditional color or the traditional combination or the traditional technique. I like the rediscovery always of the color. It's very important for me.
Marving, blowing, swinging all play a role in determining the final form. A folded, soggy newspaper and two very worn pieces of cork give Lino his most direct contact in the final shaping of each piece. With these primitive tools and sparks flying, Lino will sculpt his vision into its final form. Careful not to overwork the glass, Lino makes spontaneous yet controlled decisions as the work nears conclusion. Subtle moves that require many years of experience give Lino's pieces truly unique postures and gestures.
Do you have a name for that piece?
Oh, the piece we call Borneo. I don't know why we call Borneo. I think I like it to me. Seems to me like nets, cage, bamboo, something like this. I think, I think sometimes the color or the technique give a lot of inspiration sometimes.
Every day we've been in the studio with Lino making pieces, and almost every afternoon we've had some event other than making glass.
Okay, we're going to come back here and then we'll start the flow. This bill, oh, excuse me. This still has been charged for tomorrow. Wow. Well, it's high-proof alcohol. Yeah. Put your finger in it and taste it. It's sour.
Yeah.
Very sour.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, got him.
Now you have to explain to people it doesn't smell badly, and this is probably 180 proof. Hey, Sean, is what's in the barrel tank 180 proof?
I like beautiful things, beautiful stuff. I like it.
Doing the Batman?
Yes, now.
No, okay. I'll tell him. We're doing the Batman. He's doing the Batman shape.
No, okay. Okay. Oh, no, put it. Too heavy. See that? Just touch.
Okay. Crowds don't scare you, no? Crowds, you don't even notice, do you?
No problem.
No problem. All right.
Yeah, take somebody with you. All right. Is it a small hole?
Yes, there is.
Very good. Very good. Torch. Try to go a little bit with the point in the burner. Go in the burner a little bit. Like this. Wait. Go no like this.
Take it over the right. I mean left. I feel like this last few years, the work that I've seen you do, I've seen you explore different forms and surface patterning and that sort of thing, that more than I ever remember. I mean, I feel like you're at the peak of your career right now. How do you move, into new ideas? How do you change your work? What do you?
Well, I think the probably one secret. If it's a secret, I don't know if it's a secret, but
Won't be anymore.
not anymore. Is the one secret is never think you are at the peak of the career, but the peak of the career probably is tomorrow or after tomorrow. Always I try to discover or the challenge of myself. I think sometimes I feel I feel surprised in very deep way. What we have now, yeah, I think
You deserve.
I feel sometimes we have I feel like dreams. Maybe tomorrow I wake up, it's not true anything.
We went to the Louisville Slugger Bat Factory in Louisville, and we had his signature faxed to us from Seattle, and it's going to be engraved on the baseball bat. We'll have a Louisville Slugger for Lino to present to him when we go up there.
Lino, come here.
Yes.
I present you with your own Louisville Slugger.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I think it's very important for me because when I go to work, if Kali and David talk too much, I do it and then I put it at the bench. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Very careful, Scooter.
Are you Are you gonna?
Heating up the color right now.
We're doing just one piece, right? I'm not gonna say two. This is it. One last one. Wow. Oh man. We sure? I don't want to start. I don't want to start. It'll be over. Lino, Tagliapietra, the Maestro, all the crew. Get out of here. Hey, Watson, get out of here. Come on. Get out of here. You're behind all that.
Like every beautiful story, the story will close, and tomorrow we must go.
We have very mixed feelings.
Yeah.
We have to go back to normal life.
And we're going to learn life.
but,
But I hope we're coming back.
You're home. You're a professor here. You must come back to honor your professorship. So come back anytime.
Thank you.
Okay,
Give me my